Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we all know, the ladies and gents of the Regency period loved themselves a good game of cards. Be it whist or rummy, they always had a jolly time at the gaming tables or the card tables, correct?
Yes.
So we thought we would indulge ourselves this evening and play ourselves a little game of cards. Now, this is a little different. This is called Marrying Mr. Darcy. It's a very fun card game we just purchased. We're not quite sure exactly how to play it, but we're learning.
We are, yes.
And we thought we'd share it with you.
Yes, so pour yourself a cuppa, pull up a chair, and watch as we make fools of ourselves once again.
Yes. Righto.
All right.
So
we're going to just briefly explain the rules. You can look these up online if you want as well to follow along. We have player guides, which is a little card that shows you your characters' points, which you can build up wit, beauty, reputation, friendliness, dowry, which of course is so important.
Of course it is.
All the ladies come
Most
with a
important.
built-in dowry, yes. And also very important is a little bit of cunning, which at the end, the most cunning point allows you to choose from the prospective suitor pile first. So that's an important one to have. So each person gets their own little guide.
Kind of a cheat sheet.
Yes, a
correct?
cheat sheet that tells you what to do for your turn.
All right, let's show them the ladies, shall we?
Yes, we start out with the ladies. We have 8 beautiful, well, they're not quite too beautiful.
Yes, they're not very attractive, are they, dear?
I'm not sure who the artist was for this. No offence, but
They're not much to look at.
I thought Jane was supposed to be a beauty, and she looks a bit horse face.
Well, anyway.
All right. So each lady has special qualifications built in. Jane, of course, as the eldest of the Bennet sisters, known for her kindness and beauty, she starts the game with a beauty score of 2 and a dowry of 1.
So how do we choose which girl we get?
You may choose on the back. It will tell you. Basically, the point of the game is to end the game with your husband or your suitor with a proposal which will give you the most happiness points.
Right.
So on the back of each woman, they tell you who will give you the most happiness points. So Jane Bennet will get the most happiness points if she marries Mr. Bingley. Yes, 15 points. If she marries Darcy, she will get 12 points. Colonel Fitzwilliam, 10. Mr. Denny, 10. Mr. Collins, 8. And Mr. Wickham, 5.
So they can marry any suitor, but they get a different amount of points for whoever they end up with.
Right, and the point of you choosing your suitor is based upon who's going to give you the most happiness points, but each suitor, in turn, requires a certain amount of these different characters. So, for example, Mr. Bingley would require 5+ of beauty or a 5+ of friendliness. He'll take you if you're a beauty or if you're a friend. He doesn't care if you have any money. He's got plenty of his own. All right? Mr. Darcy, he doesn't care about anything but a lively wit, as we all know from Elizabeth Bennet. He'll take you if you have a 5+ wit. That's all he cares about. Wit, that's it.
What does Wickham take you if you have a good body or what?
Mr. Wickham requires a dowry of +2.
Oh, of course!
That's all he cares about is a dowry. And to be honest, nobody really gets very happy with Mr. Wickham. If you look through the card...
He's the worst.
Yes, he's the worst. Mr. Collins, he doesn't ask for much. He'll take a 2 beauty and a 2 beauty and a 2 reputation.
Oh,
Most important for him, reputation.
That is fairly easy to please.
Yes. Colonel Fitzwilliam now. He is also a bit of a money grubber. He'll take you if you are 3+ dowry and a 2+ reputation, or he'll take you for a 5+ reputation.
Ooh, so all reputation
Yes.
he gets.
So you have a few different ways that you could achieve the suitor of your desire.
Yes.
If you collect 5 reputations or a couple
But
others.
we'll get to the suitors later, correct? So I'll put them away for now.
Well,
over here.
You can put them away if you want.
Yes.
There's one other card we must mention. This is the old maid card.
Oh dear.
Now, if you only get proposed to on a certain roll, a roll 4 or above. So if you roll a 3, or a 2, or a 1 for all of your suitors, no one proposes to you. You become an old maid. But
a fate worse than death.
Well, what don't you remember what Emma Woodhouse said about being an old maid?
Yes.
Celibacy is only contemptible if one doesn't have money. So
I agree wholeheartedly.
If you roll, once you get the old maid card, you have a potential to actually be a happy old maid. You can get 10 points if you roll a 6. Your kind and wealthy family takes you in. You become a celebrated author, like Jane herself.
There you go. So you don't need a man, and you can still have a shot at winning. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. However, if you only roll a 1, you get 0 points, and you live a short, lonely, and bitter life. So.
Oh dear.
It all depends on the roll, ladies. What you've been rolled.
So we're going to start out and roll for a woman. Is that correct?
Yes. Now, the highest roll gets to choose.
Bloody hot in here, is it not?
It's getting warm already.
If it gets any hotter, we'll have to change this to a game of strip poker, my dear, and shed some of these garments.
And you wonder why the ladies call you naughty, dear sister. Oh, for pity's sake. All right. I don't know what to say to you. Now,
All right.
You want to roll first?
Yes.
As the eldest, you have preference. Go ahead.
Yes, rub my age in my face.
Nothing to throw my...
Oh, 6! Try to beat
I'll
that,
be hard
dear.
pressed to beat that. 5.
5. Oh,
all right, you
pretty
get to
close.
choose first. Now, some people may choose based upon what they think is a little easier to obtain. You know, I mean, you could pick Caroline Bingley. She comes with a +3 of a dowry, and she could marry Fitzwilliam. You know, pretty easy. All she needs is to collect a 2.
I already know who I want. I'm going with Jane Bennet, dear.
Jane Bennet. She is an excellent choice. You have a few
Yes,
options.
I have a few options.
A couple
with
options.
her.
Now,
Who are you taking?
you know, I've played this once, and I've chosen Elizabeth Bennet, and I was lucky enough to collect all 5 wit. I am choosing Elizabeth Bennet.
Right. We're getting rid of the other women then,
Yes,
correct?
yes. No one else is playing. So.
All right.
Now, we put our character cards in front of us.
Okay.
Now, I believe we can set up our cards. Now, we have character cards, which are, you know, beauty, wit, reputation, all of those things. And you have the event cards. All right, now, we've shuffled these. When you play with only 2 to 3 people, you don't need all of the event cards. You only cut the deck about in half. So, that's what we've done. All right. Would you like to go first? I don't
Sure.
mind. Go first.
What do I do?
Now, on your little cheat sheet, it will tell you.
Oh,
on
yes,
your
it
turn,
tells
you
me what I want.
draw an event card.
Okay.
That is what.
Oh,
An
an
event card, dear.
Event, oh dear, this is
She may be praised for her beauty,
dear.
but not for her wit.
Oh dear.
What?
Oh dear, look at my first card, dear. It says, scandal, your gown was deemed far too revealing.
Oh dear.
This card should have gone to you, my dear.
You, how dare you?
Here it is, ladies.
Try to stain my
and
reputation.
gents. Oh dear, her bosoms are quite sticky.
Oh,
out of that.
she looks as though
Anyway,
her waist tucker is completely
it says,
blown off.
discard your character's top reputation card. If you have none, discard any one card from your hand. Dear, we forgot to do that. Yes, that might be helpful.
Let me
dear.
remind you, ladies and gentlemen, all you playing at home, you must deal 3 cards to
3
each
cards
person
at
to
the
begin.
beginning. That would
Excuse me,
help.
don't show the other person now.
Oh, let me look at these.
All right. Unfortunately, you must. What does it say? You must discard what? Your
Yes.
character's top reputation card.
If you have none, discard any one card from your hand. Well, there you have it.
Oh, what a shame!
There
Lose
you
a
have
card
it. I
already.
guess I put it down here. Then I'm
Yes.
discarding a reputation card.
Oh well,
And then-
we can see why you received the scandalous card. You don't care for your
That's
reputation. Oh no, you
All
had to. You were supposed to discard your
Yes.
reputation. I see.
All right,
Oh,
it's
go
your
on.
turn, dear.
Okay. I am going to pick an event card. Oh, this is a lovely one. Practice the pianoforte. Apropos for myself.
Yes.
Prepare to play a piece at the ball this evening. Roll the die. Oh dear. Now we have a few options for these cards here with roll the die. 1 or a 2, you play poorly and for far too long. Your turn ends now. That sounds as maid of Mary Bennet, isn't it? If I roll a 3 or a 4, a satisfactory performance, and you graciously give other ladies a chance to exhibit.
Oh.
Draw 1 and play 1 character card.
Okay.
Now if I get a 5 or a 6,
Yes.
outstanding performance. You are asked for an encore. Draw
Oh.
2 and play 2. All right, I'm going to
Oh, I hope you get a 5 or a 6, dear.
3!
Oh.
A satisfactory performance. I graciously give to other ladies a chance to exhibit. I draw 1 and I get to play 1. So that's
Okay,
good.
that's not horrible.
I
is it?
draw 1 now. I get to play 1 now.
All right.
What I want to play, most likely, because I'm going to try to win. Oh, you know what? I think we should pull these out. You know why? Because it helps us remember what each of them need.
Oh, yes.
So we put them out in order.
Lay
so
all the
we
suitors
remember.
out there.
All right, we lay all the suitors out. Let's move this down a bit so they can see.
And the old maid over here.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Now, play one of your cards, dear.
One of my cards, and they can't see them, but that's all right. All right, one of my cards. I'm going to try to play my wit cards because I want a wit. I think I shall play wit
All right.
because that's what I'm
So
trying
then
to
it's my
earn.
turn, and I pick up event,
Yes,
correct?
yes, yes.
Okay. Event. Oh dear. Read a letter. Roll the die.
Oh.
If I get a 1 or a 2, your sister has eloped.
Oh dear.
You must return home immediately. Your turn ends now.
Hmm.
A 3 or 4, your sister admits her former friends have deceived her. I draw 1 and play 1. Or a 5 and a 6, your aunt admits your suitor has saved your family's reputation. Sounds a little like Darcy, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right. Well, here goes
It
nothing.
goes, yes. 2.
Oh dear.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Your turn ends now. All
Oh,
right.
that's sad.
Moving on to me.
Oh.
Oh, mother's favourite. I'm mother's favourite.
You always were, weren't you, dear?
I wouldn't presume to call my. All right, mother's favourite. Draw 2 and play 1. All right, so I
Oh.
get, this is a very good one. Drawing
Yes.
2. The more character cards you get, the more chance you have at collecting the characters you want to marry your suitor of
Yes,
choice.
I haven't played
All right.
any yet.
No, well, all right, draw 2, play 1. Let's see, I have another wit. I shall put it down, I
Oh
think.
dear.
I'm
think
collecting
you're
wit.
cheating, dear.
Now, some of the cards... No, I'm not cheating. Now, some of the cards, let me remind you, some of the cards Once you get more than one, you play them on top of each other. And if your opponent picks an event card where they can steal something, they can only steal the top card.
Yes.
So you want to play your bigger numbers down at the bottom. You can get a +3.
Oh, listen to this one, folks. Let me show you how darling this is.
Is that Pemberley?
Yes.
Oh.
And it says, visit Pemberley.
I'd recognise it anywhere.
Yes. If you are Georgiana, which I'm not, discard this card and draw a new event. For everyone else, you visit Mr. Darcy's estate.
Oh.
Your opinion of him increases, you don't say.
I should say.
Yes, if you keep this card and accept a proposal from Darcy, surprise or otherwise, you will receive a total of 16 marriage points.
That's one more than you could possibly get.
So what do? I keep
Wait a
this
minute.
card and I accept a proposal from Darcy, surprise or otherwise. So I think
What
I
does that
keep
mean? You
this.
get to propose
I
now?
keep this now.
If you keep this card and accept the
dear.
proposal, so later if he proposes
Yes.
to you, you will receive a total of 16.
So more than I normally would have, because
Right.
my
Yes.
person is only supposed to get Mr. Bingley
Right.
for 15.
Right.
So we're both vying for Darcy at this
here's
point.
the thing. That means then you have to still go for Darcy and still try to collect those, right?
No.
Doesn't that mean?
No, you will automatically get a proposal from Darcy. You don't have to have any of his points.
What?
Yes, now go ahead, it's your turn.
I don't
dear.
believe you're reading that correctly. I think you're cheating already. You always were a cheater. All right. Your suitor suggests that modesty is among your many perfections. Many perfections, yes. Keep this card and add 1 to all proposal rolls. All of them. Every roll I
So
get to
anytime
add
you
add
roll,
one. So if
at
I roll
the
a
end
3,
for the suitor, it actually
it
ups
actually
your
ups
roll
into
by
a
1.
4.
Okay, good.
Or I could draw one and play one. I'm going to keep this
All
card.
right.
This is important.
So event, it's my turn. Let's see. It is unusual to reject the addresses of a man when he first applies for your
It
favour.
is usual, is it? That's what
Oh,
it is usual.
did I read
dear.
it
I
incorrectly?
don't know. I may have heard it incorrectly.
Let me try it again.
This is Mr.
It
Collins.
is usual to reject the addresses of a man when he first applies for your favour.
This is what Mr.
Yes,
Collins
yes.
said, right?
Keep this card for a second chance when the suitor you've turned down. Oh, with a suitor you've turned down during the proposal stage. Why would you want a second chance if you've turned him down?
Okay, so here's how it works. At the end, let's say you're trying for Mr. Collins. All right, you roll. You've got, let's say you have 2 options. You have them both in front of you. Okay, you roll for the first option. If you don't get a proposal, if you only roll a 1, 2, or 3, you don't get a proposal, so he has to go away, right? Then let's say you roll for Mr. Denny. You only get a 1, 2, or 3. You don't get a proposal from him either.
Right.
Then I think
you can use it for
wait
a
a minute,
second
not if you-
chance.
it's if you reject it. So if Mr. Collins proposes and you say, I don't want to marry him, I'm going to reject him, I'm going to try for Mr. Denny.
Yes.
And then you lose Mr. Denny, you don't get a
Yes.
proposal, you can go back and take Mr. Collins. Your second choice.
I guess I'll keep it then.
To keep it. You
I
haven't
don't
played
know.
any.
Do you think I haven't played any cards
Yeah,
either?
that's true. You haven't played any. I don't know. I
I'll
might
keep
keep
it.
it just in case. All right, my turn. Oh, this is a fun one. A party card.
Oh, I love parties.
They look like this, right? So it's a party. You have all these different options with your roll. All right. Dinner and cards at the Phillipses. All players roll for that. This is like a Pictionary all play.
Yes, all play.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Number 1. If I roll a 1, Mr. Collins is your whist partner. Whist, that's what you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Discard 1 card from your hand.
Oh,
Mr. Collins is not a wit.
no.
Like Elizabeth. All right. If I get a 2, play whist against Mr. Collins. Draw 1 because you're going to win. He's not good at all. All right. And 3, gossip with Wickham. Discard all wit cards from your hand.
Oh dear.
It's not smart to gossip with Wickham. It's not a good move.
Oh,
Discard
dear.
all the wit. You lose your wit. Oh, that would be bad for me.
Yes.
Oh dear, that would be terrible. All right. Sit. If I draw a 4, sit next to Wickham. Smile. Draw 1.
Now, what's...
All right. Listen to Mr. Collins.
Yes.
Compliment the furnishings. No change.
Oh,
That
dear.
doesn't stir anything
That's
in
for
me.
number 5. How about if you roll a 6?
Play a jig on the pianoforte. Draw 1, play 1.
Oh, that
all right.
would suit you
So
very
if it
well.
says if I end up getting a 3 and I'm supposed to discard all the wit cards from my hand, does that mean from my hand, not ones that I played, right?
If it says from the hand, I guess.
I think that means from the hand. Some of these instructions are a bit lacking in
Yes. They're open to interpretation.
explanation. Yes.
That's my opinion.
3. Just the one I was wondering about. It says to
Oh,
remove them from your
dear.
hand. It doesn't say
Let
to remove
me
them from
read
here.
that, dear. Where's the fine print on that?
She's trying to cheat.
Number 3. Discard all wit cards from your hand.
Yes, I'm telling you right now, if you're going to challenge me on this, I'm going to challenge you on
Oh,
this. It
all
does not
right,
say-
dear.
It says,
Fine, keep your wit cards. I'm moving on then. You have to discard one of them, though. You have to discard a wit
discard all
card.
wit cards from your hands. I have no wit in my
Oh,
hands.
for pity's sake. Well, that was a big waste of time. Unladylike behaviour.
Oh
What
dear.
else is
What?
there?
Again?
Your rival is caught pretending to read a book to capture your suitor's attention. Use this card to discard a rival's top wit card.
No!
Oh, dear. I think I shall have to take that from you, my dear, and put it down there.
Oh dear.
All right, it's your
So
turn.
it was my unladylike behaviour. I was the rival, and I was caught pretending to read a book to capture your suitor's attention.
Yes, you little flirt.
Minx! I didn't know I had it in me. All right.
I can't believe you would go after someone behind my back, dear. You would never do that, would you, dear?
No, of course not.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Sydney doesn't ring while I'm here. All right. Flirt with the officers. This is one I like.
Oh.
Draw 1, play 1. If you are Lydia, you would draw 2 and play 2. We know how she likes to flirt.
Yes. Oh, I wish I was Lydia on that one.
Yes, all right. Draw 1 and play 1. All right, I'm going to play one of my cunning cards. If you have a cunning card, you may play it face down, and that will count later.
Use that at the end.
At the end, because the lady with the most cunning card points gets to choose
her man
choose
first,
her proposal first.
All right. This says you dance with all the officers.
Oh.
Play this card like a character card
Right.
for 2 friendliness.
Oh, lovely.
Is friendliness something that I
Yes,
want? Is
you
Jane...
want 5.
Ooh.
5 friendly or 5 beauty.
Ooh, lovely.
So you now you have 2 of each. You have
Yes.
Jane starts with 2 beauty. Now you have 2 friendly. So
Oh,
you're halfway. You're almost halfway
Yes.
to Mr. Bingley. If you get
Okay.
to +3, you'll get there. All right, that's pretty good for you. All right. Oh, visit your aunt and uncle. Draw one. How apropos! Isn't that what Lizzie did? She went to visit. She
Yes.
went with her aunt and uncle, the gardeners.
Yes.
Draw 1 and play 1.
Oh,
If you
that's
are
a nice-
Jane, draw 2 and play
Oh.
2. Oh, it was.
Oh,
Jane
I wish
did
I
that
would
too.
have gotten that.
Sorry,
one.
yes, me. All right, draw 1, play 1. I'm getting a lot of these. Draw 1, play 1. Let me see. I've got all these cards that I don't care about.
I have a feeling you're going to win this game.
I may try to steal Mr. Bingley away from you. I'm getting a lot of cards that he might like.
Yes.
I've got a lot of friendly cards here.
Yes. I'm
I
not supposed
may-
to be looking at your hand, I guess, am I?
Oh no, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I shall try to.
All right,
avert my
I'm going to
eyes.
try to play. I'm going to play my friendly card.
All right. Here we go then. Event party card. Oh, no, I love the
An
party.
Yes.
Tea at Pemberley. All players roll. So here we
Oh,
have an all
lovely.
play.
All right.
Number 1. If you get to 1, eat too much cake. That sounds like you, dear.
Oh, dear.
Discard 1 card from your hand. Number 2. You are jealous of Mr. Darcy's attentions. No change.
Oh.
Number 3. Remember to be a good hostess. Draw 1, play 1. Number 4. You remain collected at mention of the militia.
Oh, good for you. That's hard to do.
Yes. Number 5. You are too shy to join the conversation. No change. And number 6. Insult other guests after they leave. Discard all friendliness cards from your hand.
Oh dear.
Oh, Lord have
And
mercy.
solely from your hand, you don't have any, so you'll be safe. Anyway.
all right. So I'm
All
supposed
right,
to
so
roll
you
then,
roll.
correct?
Yes, roll. 1.
Oh dear!
Eat too much cake. Discard. What
Can
did
I
I say?
Can I discard
Discard
that?
1 card from your hand.
Can I discard that one?
No, I don't think that counts.
Oh, of course it doesn't, dear.
I'm going to have to discard.
Here, now you roll.
You lose your reputation. Oh dear. All right. Oh, I've got to roll 2. I forgot. Oh dear. I hope I don't have to discard. 4. What does that mean for me?
Remain collected at mention of the militia. Draw 1, play 1.
I'm doing quite well in this game tonight.
Cheat you.
Oh dear. All right. Draw 1 and let me play 1. Let's see here.
I think you've been practicing this, dear.
No, I have not. I'm going to play another one of my.
I hope this isn't too
cunning
confusing
cards.
for you, ladies and gentlemen.
If you have any
We found
questions,
it quite
let us know.
confusing ourselves.
We
So if
did.
any of you out there know how to play better, please let us know.
Let us know if
We
we're doing
should
something
very
wrong.
much like to hear it.
Yes.
All right.
As you can see, I feel like something must be amiss because
Yes,
Noelle,
I have no
Noelle
cards
doesn't
down
have
at all.
any character cards down at all.
We're halfway through, so
I don't
something's
know
amiss.
what's happening.
Party card. Oh, I do love to party, don't I? If I keep this up, I shall not make it through the night. Dinner and cards at Lucas Lodge. All players roll for their activity.
All right.
Number 1, play the pianoforte badly.
Oh.
Discard 1 card from your hand. Number 2, turn down a dance with Darcy. No
Oh.
change.
Oh.
Number 3, win at cards. Draw 1, play 1. Number 4, drink too much wine.
Oh dear.
Discard 1 from your hand.
It's a
Number
tickle.
5, visit with officers. Draw 1, play 1. I should like to get that one.
Yes.
Number 6, social butterfly. Life of the party.
That's what you need.
Draw 2, play 1.
And you are quite the social butterfly.
Oh,
All right,
lucky
you
number
got
6
you
now.
get a
Come
6.
on.
Oh dear. 2.
Turn down a dance with Darcy. No,
No,
change.
roll again. I'm tired of you having no change. You get no change ever. 4.
4,
What does that do
4,
for you?
drink too much. No, dear, I'll try again. Number 2.
Here, try again. I'll roll you 6. 6! What does it say?
Oh, social butterfly, life of the party.
Draw 2, play 1.
This is pathetic, dear. Draw 2.
Well, you have to play
1.
something,
Do
dear.
I
You'll
not-
have no chance at a proposal at
Oh,
all.
my
Oh, you do have 1,
goodness.
2. You have a 1
Dear
friendliness.
me. All right, I'll play.
There you go. Oh, look! You're only 1 beauty away from being able to have Mr. Bingley propose to you. Only 1 point shy. Try to
Now,
sparkle a little, dear. A little. All right.
Oh, now you're supposed
Oh,
to
I've
roll.
got to roll.
Yes.
Oh, dear. I need to get a 6. I cheated for you. You should cheat for me.
Oh, dear.
What does it say?
Number 2, you're jealous of Mr.
that-
Darcy's attentions. No change. Well, that's okay. You don't need to change because it wasn't your card anyway.
Wait, that wasn't the same one. 6, insult guests. Where was it? Where was the number 6?
Oh dear, it's in my hand still.
You're trying to cheat me out of what I'm owed.
Number 2.
Oh,
no change.
down a dance
dear.
with Darcy. No
There,
change.
pick an event card now. It's your turn.
All right, okay. Withhold news from your sister. Oh,
You would never do that, would you?
I would never, but in this case I did. You spare your sister from some bad news about her suitor. How appropriate. Isn't Lizzie just the one to do that, to spare Jane's feelings? I draw 2, but I play none. But that's all I have. Draw 2.
Goodness. Oh dear.
I've got a handful of cards. Oh wait! I just remembered. There's a rule. I'm sorry. If you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, more than 5 cards,
yes, you
must
play it.
Play one or you discard.
Yes, I think. Oh,
do you play it?
Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen.
Discard character cards if you have more than 5.
There you are. You have to throw it out, dear. You should have been keeping an eye on that.
Yes, I know it.
All
Don't
right.
I know it?
So
Hold on, wait a minute.
You're going to throw one out, and I'm going to choose while you do that. All right? I'm going to pick an event card. Boring cousin. You waste time admiring the closets while visiting your cousin.
Oh,
how
a closet with shelves in the
Dear
closet.
me. Draw 1, play none.
Oh.
Once again for Noelle. Oh no, I'm not playing anything.
Don't
Am
tell
I?
me.
All right.
Oh dear! Look at this scandal. You are caught kissing an officer of the militia.
Oh, that
Me?
sounds like you too, my
Never.
dear.
I should never.
That's in the cake.
Well, they go hand in hand. You eat too much cake, it's not good for anybody, as
You
Mr.
go around
As
kissing
Mr. Woodhouse
officers.
said. Yes. Discard your character's top reputation card.
Oh dear.
Discard any one card. If you have none, discard any one card from your hand. I don't have
You
a
don't
reputation.
have any.
I don't have a reputation.
No, you
So
never
I have to
did.
discard any. Nor had I. If you had none, discard any one card from your hand. I suppose I shall.
Yes.
discard
Get rid of
another.
something. You've got plenty in your hand, dear.
All right. I'm going to
All right.
discard a cunning,
I'm
as I think
picking
I
an
should
event
hit you with
here.
that anyway. All right.
Paint a portrait. Draw 1, play 1.
All right.
All
I
right.
like it. You finally get to play
Draw
one.
1 and play 1.
Play one. You finally get to play.
Let's see. I
You
don't know
better-
what I'll play. I guess I'll play this. No?
Don't you think you should play the card that you need to win Mr.
Oh,
Bingley
yes.
would be a beauty, my dear?
Yes, dear. Thank
She
you.
may be a beauty, but as we've already established, she is not a wit. Nor does she have any wit cards for a very
Your
appropriate
turn.
reason. All right. Oh, I still had scandal in my hand. Oops, sorry. A party card. We all love the party cards. If I roll a 1... Oh, excuse me. Netherfield Ball. All players roll for their chance at a dance partner.
Oh,
All right. Mr. Wickham is absent. No change. Mr. Collins steps on your toe. Oh. Discard 1 card from your hand. Mr. Bingley smiles at you. You smile back.
Oh, I should like that.
Not enough partners. Sit this one out. No change. Mr. Darcy singled you out. Oh, draw 1, play 1. Mr. Denny is charming and puts you at ease. Draw 1. Mr.
all right.
Darcy has singled me out.
Roll
sort
it
of like
then,
Mr.
dear.
Collins as the future wife. All right, let me see. Roll the die. 4. Not enough partners. Sit this one out.
Oh, dear.
No change.
Now I'm supposed to roll 4. Oh, that was not too fun, now was it? My turn. You sew yourself a new gown. Play this card like a character card for +2 beauty. Beauty.
You already have the beauty. That's
Oh,
wonderful.
Well, that's okay.
But
I
you don't
shall
need
take
to.
it.
Why don't you draw 1 or play 1 instead?
Well, I don't need to. I mean, why would I? This gives me a +2.
But let me remind you of the stratagem, my dear. If you already have enough beauty to win Mr. Bingley, supposing you can't win him, perhaps you should try to go for Mr. Darcy, since you have a card that will get you to Mr. Darcy. Draw 1, play that.
I'll play that.
And then you can start
There's
going
only
for
one
Darcy.
card left, dear.
Oh.
By the magic of television, I have taken the rest away because we don't want to bore the poor ladies and gentlemen.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What?
What is it, dear?
Surprise proposal! If
Now
you're
that I did not plan.
If you're Georgiana or have eloped, draw this card and draw a new event. For everyone else, Mr. Darcy proposes out of the blue! It's just what I always wanted!
It was your lucky day!
You accept, keep this card. I do accept! And move Darcy next to your character unless
Wait a minute! How is that going to work with my card that says that I'm me?
I told you, you don't get a proposal from him unless he proposes. It's only if he proposes you get 16 points.
Why would he not propose?
Because if you don't roll, I don't know. This game is... Wait a minute. I'm apparently not a wit either. You visit Mr. Darcy's estate, and your opinion of him increases. If you keep this card and accept a proposal from him, surprise or otherwise,
I see.
you will receive a total of 16.
All right, well, you've won the game already then, dear, because
Well,
it
wait a
says
minute.
there that you shall get Mr. Darcy. Well, anyway, let's go now. We
Engage
finished
the
that
rest of the
deck.
game, then marry automatically for... Wait a minute! This is not good. If you accept, keep this card and move Darcy next to your character. Unless an event card has you elope, you're engaged for the rest of the game, and then Mary automatically... Oh, no, I'm all right. I'm not engaged. So that's fine. That's it.
All right, so now we choose the men.
So I get
Correct?
Mr. Darcy. That's it. I don't even have to roll. But you can still get your Mr. Bingley and get 15 points as well. You also have more points.
Well, this was interesting. How do I get Mr.
All right.
Bingley? What do I do?
Okay, so here's
what do you do at this
here's
point
what
of the
you
game?
do. Now, at this
Now,
point in the
so
game...
we finished our event cards.
Yes.
So now
Move
it is
these
time
over.
to choose our suitor.
All right. Now, here we have the suitors and the old maid. Don't forget her.
Yes.
You. No, sorry.
Yes.
Whoever it may be. All right. Now, what you do... normally you roll to... no. Normally, the person who has the most cunning cards gets to go first, which I do, but I've already won. So, take the die. Now... Before you roll...
Feels a little pointless there.
Yes, now before you roll, you have to see who are your suitors.
Yes, I already see that.
we already
I'm
know
going
Bingley,
for Mr. Bingley.
And you can't get anyone else. You have to put whoever you can get. So, Mr. 3, are you a 3? No, you're a 1. 2, you don't have a 2.
It's all right. I'm going for Bingley. I've got plenty. Look, 5.
I'm just saying, you have to put whoever... You can also have a suitor. It makes the game
Oh,
interesting because you might
yes,
have to
I
be
see what
forced to
you're
marry
saying.
someone else. You don't have a 2 dowry, so you can't be him.
I can't have
You
Wickham.
have a 2,
I don't want him
but do you
anyway.
have a 2 plus reputation? No, you
No.
threw it all away.
Oh dear, I put my other cards away too. Did
Yeah,
that
I don't
matter?
think those count.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mr. Denny, you don't have...
No, he's out
You
for
have-
me.
Yes, you do. You
I
have a
could
2
do
and a
Mr.
3.
Denny.
All right, so Mr. Denny has to stay in. I'm sorry.
All right.
He has to be a potential.
How about Fitzwilliam? Is he an
You
option?
don't have. You don't have. No, not an option. Mr. Bingley. All right, so you have Mr.
Yes,
Denny,
between
Mr.
Mr.
Bingley, and
Mr.
an old
Denny
maid.
being an
So
old
let's see
maid.
on the back. It says Mr. Bingley would give you 15 happiness points.
Yes.
Mr. Denny would only give you 10.
So what do? I roll for this?
You roll the dice.
What do I do? What am I trying to get?
Roll the die. You're trying to get a 4, 5, or 6.
Oh, please, Lord.
2. Therefore, Mr. Denny does not propose.
Oh, wait! Keep this card for a second chance. No.
All right.
Does that
so
help me?
you're turning Mr. Denny. But this says it a suitor you've turned down. It does not say it is a suitor that has not chosen you, my dear.
Oh, dear.
Very sorry to say. Mr. Denny has not chosen you.
Now
All right,
what?
now roll again. Now, this is your chance. You must get a 4, 5, or 6. You must.
Oh dear! A 6! It's a 5! It's a 5! Hurrah! Now what does this mean? I
All
got
right.
Mr. Bingley.
Mr. Bingley, wait, going on. Now, decorum. You must follow the rules. Mr. Bingley proposes. Do you accept?
I do.
All right.
I do.
Take him and put him next to your card.
Oh,
now,
how lovely.
all right, now, here's what we do. We add up the points and see who has the most. It all comes down to the points,
Oh,
right?
you mean to these points
I
that
believe
I have down here?
the points that you have on the table, not in your
Okay,
hands,
and
right?
these two don't count for
Those
anything.
are not points.
We shall throw those out.
Get rid of them.
All right, now
All
count
right.
up all of these.
So marrying Mr. Darcy has gotten
Math
me
is
15.
not my best subject
All
either.
right, marrying Mr.
Yeah.
Darcy has gotten me 15. All right, I also start with 2 wit. Dowry does not count. 2 wit. I have a 2 friendliness and a 1 wit. So I have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20
a
points.
nice even number.
A nice
Now tell
round
me what
20.
I've got.
All right, now, Jane Bennet, if she marries Bingley, which you did, you love this. This game went quite well. You got 15 points.
Yes.
You get 2 for wit, 2 for beauty. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25.
Even though I have married Mr. Darcy, one would think that I would have won the game. I did not, in fact, win the game.
It looks like
My
I
dear
have come out
sister.
on top, dear. Once again.
I'm quite displeased, as Lady Catherine would say.
Oh, jolly
I
good
had lost.
show. Jolly good show.
That was a fun... Look, there are a few things that can be open to interpretation.
Yes, that is true.
As to what should you do, you
That's
know,
true.
does this mean you are automatically or
And,
whatever.
dear, you
But-
did give me that one bad roll.
And I did
didn't
give it to you,
you?
so you really did lose,
Yes.
and I've won. But anyway, it's quite fun, however you do it. It's a lot of fun, and if you have more ladies to have a little tea party, boil a pot of tea,
Yes.
make some shortbread or some
Yes,
scones.
a little more competition for the
Yes.
gentlemen suitors.
It's even more fun with more ladies.
Yes.
And you can have the men play too.
Yes.
Yes, they don't mind. They
My
have to
son
pretend-
played and he had a jolly old time
We
until he
forced-
was stuck with Mr. Wickham and then he gave up. and
Yes,
quit.
until he got the forced to elope with Mr. Wickham card. He said, "What's the point of a game? You have no chance of winning." Which I agree. Unfortunately,
Yes.
that's how it was for many of the ladies in Jane's day.
Yes, yes. Well, there's also a little addition to this
Yes.
game, correct?
Shall I run and get it?
It's yes. Go and
Let me
look
show
at
you.
the-
It's right
show
here.
it to them,
Yes.
dear.
What we call an
it's the Emma
extension.
version.
Yes. It's an extension pack. So if you purchase this, I think I just showed that I was wearing
Oh, yeah.
leggings instead of a Regency dress.
Oh, dear.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. My secret is out. I'm in leggings and a blouse, not a
now,
dress.
Dear, don't bang the
Excuse
table
me, I
now.
got the table. Now, this is the extension pack. So this is all Emma. So instead of tea at Pemberley, you've danced with Wickham, you've danced with whoever, all of the suitors, all of the characters, they are all changed to characters and events from the book Emma, right? So
Yes.
for your character, for the suitors, you have, for example, Mr. Knightley and all of that. Emma Woodhouse, Harriet Smith,
Yes.
Anne Taylor, Augusta Horton.
It is jolly
all of
good
this.
fun.
It's very
But
fun.
keep in mind that there are some things a lot of kinks that still need to be worked out.
I think
we shall have
so.
to play several more times, I think, before we fully
Yes.
understand it.
Yes.
And if any of you could shed some light on it, please comment below and let us know
Yes.
if you played it, how much fun you've had, or
Yes.
if there are tips that you can give us, maybe some insight into the things that we have done
Yes.
incorrectly.
Yes, yes, if we have.
Well, we
Yes.
hope to see you all soon. We've got some fun new videos coming up,
Yes.
so stay tuned.
Yes, and please subscribe, like, comment, tweet, and share wherever you can. Thank you for joining us.
We'll be back soon.
Right, so
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, the ladies and gents of the Regency period love their card games, such as Wit, Rummy,
whist.
Whist. Yeah, so you say that.
Wait, I'm saying that?
Yes!
No, you start over. I don't know what you just said.
Never mind, I'll say it.
Right, well, I'm going to discard. I'm going to play this.
This is a long game, isn't it, dear?
Yes, it is quite long, isn't it? All right. Okay, so, all right. That's done. Where did all the cards go, dear? There's only one
We'll
left.
use them, dear. We have... Did you want it to take all night? How long do you think the viewers want to watch us play cards for?
Took them all.
I have to take some liberties into my own hands, dear.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, this is fun. Who shall I choose? Who's the handsomest here?
No, dear sister, you do not choose who is the handsomest. You choose who will make you
Why
the
not?
happiest.
That's who would make me the happiest. Whoever's the handsomest.
That's not the way
I'll
the
go
game
with this
works.
one.
Wait a minute. I will say I think the men are much more handsome
I
than the
do
ladies.
too. I agree
The
with
men
you.
outshine the
Look at
ladies.
Elizabeth.
All right.
Charlotte, she looks about
She looks
right.
angry. As my 2-year-old would say, he mad.
And look at Lydia. Look at her
Mad.
flaunting her
Yes,
assets.
a décolletage.
Yes.
There they are.
She's rather jolly looking, isn't she?
Yes. Georgiana, now she's quite sweet.
Yes, Kitty is as dour
Caroline is probably the most beautiful, even though she looks
Ooh,
angry.
that's who I should have chosen. Let
Yes.
me see her.
You've got a dowry of 3,
Yeah.
too. Oh, we forgot to read about these. The most outgoing Bennet sister, Lydia Bennet. When the party card is drawn, Lydia can immediately steal one random character card from another player's hand and place it in her own. Just something Lydia might do, isn't it?
Yes, like stealing a man from
Yes.
someone even.
Yes, so an old maid. Number 2, you become a cranky companion to a you become a companion to a cranky old widow.
Yeah.
3, you become the governess to a wealthy family.
Well, what's wrong with being a governess? All these shows always saw the governess as being so disdained.
Yes, you're the hired help, dear.
I don't think it'd be that bad. The governess always ends up with the gentleman of
That's true.
the house.
They always end up with the governor.
That's
Good day, governor. That's true, they do, don't they?
Yes.
That might not be so bad. I think I should try for a 4.